Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And of course, last week we had our first build of 2023, the build 25272. And some of you have been asking me about, the talking about the Windows Insider program and the new builds. And I will actually not be talking about necessarily each build from now on for a very simple reason, because there's nothing really to talk about most of the time. So what I'm going to do is mostly either do videos from time to time, maybe once a month, with whatever happened during the month with Windows Insider previews. Or if I do mention it, it's because there's enough of a set of features that it's worth talking about it. So we're just going to, pick up where it could be interesting. But when builds have nothing new, for example, I'm not going to mention it this week or not. So, for example, build 25272, I'm going to talk about it a little bit because it's the first build of 2023. It doesn't contain much. It has removed one of the things that, thank God, is a good idea, because they were adding ads to the start menu in the recommended section for websites. Now that was removed, probably because a lot of insiders said, hey, what the hell are you doing? The other changes, if you're a WSL or Windows Subsystem for Linux user, there's a change this month, so you might need to have an update done in order to have it working again. This will come back to normal eventually. And, the only other thing is that the Quick Assist feature, which was in the tools in the apps, does now have its own entry. So if you go to the letter Q, you will see that Quick Assist has its own setting now. So this is the way from the option for Quick Assist that is there. So apart from that, nothing much more. It's the first build, and of course, we'll be looking through 2023 for what will be showing up in here, because it will give us an indication of, for example, moments that will be happening in the next months. We know that we'll have 3 moments this year for Windows 11, and of course some of the features will be tested here for the first time. And we'll of course be looking at other changes. The Windows Insider program has changed a lot, and it's become pretty much a boring mainstream thing that I don't know, would need to maybe have some new hype for people to join again, because I think a lot of people are left for lack of interesting features to watch, and installing a build every week is not necessarily the best of ideas, especially when it's a PC that you use a lot. So honestly, I maintain this Insider build for dev just because I have this channel, because if I'd be using this as a standard Windows 11 computer, I would get out of the dev channel and install Windows 11, simply stable version, and continue with that, because the weekly installs, not that it's that tedious. I mean, it takes less than an hour in this machine to install, but if I had no reason to really talk about the new features, there's not enough to be worth talking about anything here. So that's the main reason here. We'll see through 2023. Of course, we now have several builds, several channels. There's the dev channel. There's the beta channel that has 2 different builds. One is the experimental builds for the stable channel that are testing features, which is a different number, 22623, than the normal beta channel, 22621, which is kind of weird. And of course, release preview that does still have some Windows 10 testing and Windows 11 testing, depending on what machine you have. Kind of complicated for nothing. And I don't know. I think still needs to be a big change on the Windows Insider program. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching my videos.